watching Vail today. I'm Tricia Swenson, and we're at the Celebration of Life, an annual luncheon put together by the Vail Breast Cancer Awareness Group. Joining me now, we have Lee Woodruff. She's an author, businesswoman, mother of four, and also co-founder of the Bob Woodruff Foundation. And Lee, you're here to speak to the ladies today about your book and about how life can change in an instant.
I'm going to talk a little bit about our family's journey, because to me a journey is a journey, and it's a fill in the blank what happens, whether it's breast cancer or an injury. It's the journey the family goes on, the patient goes on, and then it's how you use your story to help other people. Yeah,
definitely. And you had this happen personally. Your family, your husband Bob Woodruff, working for ABC News, was over in Iraq reporting, and unfortunately their armored vehicle, was struck by a roadside bomb, and he suffered tremendous injuries, but he was able to bounce back with the help and support of the love of the family and everyone else.
Right. And I'm going to talk about some of those factors today, what I call the 4 F's, and kind of the pillars that I think many of the women and family members in the room today can relate to, that help somebody get through that, from that moment of shock to that moment when you are feeling like you're past it, and whatever that means.
Yeah. And it is amazing, those 4 F's, they really can get you through anything in life.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about the Bob Woodruff Foundation that you and your husband co-found. Tell us about this.
Well, when this happened to Bob, and it took about a year of quietly recovering, in that interim, the thing that had been my journal became a book. It came out. We went on the road, and our story was very popular because people wanted to know what happened. And so people at our speaking engagements and book signings kept giving us money and saying, just make sure this gets to a soldier.
Oh.
And we realized we had this voice that we could do something with. We started the foundation, and 11 years later, we have given away more than $46 million in grants to grassroots groups that are helping veterans and their families recover.
Okay, that's amazing how both you and Bob used your platforms, your influence, to be able to make lives better for these soldiers, their families. If we want to find out more, give us the details on the website.
Sure. Well, it's bobwoodrufffoundation.org. So there's 3 F's in a row there, Woodruff Foundation. And you can find out more that way. You can just go to leewoodruff.com if that's easier, and link into the foundation. But I also it doesn't have to be some multi-million-dollar global effort. If one person in this room today uses their story to help another person, it's the same thing.
It definitely is. All right, well, thank you so much for attending the Celebration of Life luncheon, being a part of it. If you want to learn more, you can go to vailbreastcancerawareness.org.